Do I judge me through other people's eyes? Or is it mine? Or maybe both? I'm probably more critical of myself than anyone could ever be, so that's why I trust my judgment when I hear myself speak and I don't like the way that it sounds. I don't like what I hear. Like now, like right now. And I'm too hurt, too bad, and too sad to rap, but I have to get this out of my head for the sake of my heart before I have music so far as the only way I can feel something that heals. Achilles, acrylic, millions of Williams with billions of feelings, causing mirror image reflections to capture the tear. And if they ever hit the surface again and end up here and he's weary and gearing up to be dreaming and steering his thoughts through ticket loss, where his soul has been lost and his body's a prison with no gates to unlock, and he's too heavily guarded to escape from this place on the rock. And the voices he hears belong to real people that really exist, but how is he supposed to explain this to anyone or have a life with friends or wife and kids when he's this low and this high and this lost, and invisible people constantly talk to him, follow and watch his mental descent when he can't make sense of any of this? And they tell him he's famous in the future someday.
I really hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly.
And they tell him he's famous in the future someday. Celebrity status, revelations of possible better days ahead when this is all over. But right now there's just too much that he can't accept and doesn't understand, so he emanates the confusion and obvious loss of self-esteem and lack of love from within and without. So he goes without the things that he's always needed the most, and he knows it, but he's too broken to do anything but sit in this haven alone. The only home that he knows is in this haven alone. The only home that he knows, he's in the studio. He can't fight it when he's compelled to rap. Cut the track, drop it and never look back, but for now he's just trapped, imprisoned in his own life, losing the time that he'll never get back, and it's sad. So he sits and he waits for his trial date to arrive, where the fate of his life and his future awaits. The verdict alone stands between him and the unknown. The pressure it builds till he attempts to rap again, but he can't feel it inside. He hates what he writes, his words are worthless in his eyes, and something's not right, or maybe he's just not used to this new attitude of defeat. He's mentally ill, so they say, so the judge sends him away to asylums where they deprive him of hope little by little till he slowly collapses within. Nobody knows it but him till the implosion begins, and part of the tragedy is that he's more intelligent than the doctors he's been forced to go meet with. He was born to achieve, built for a more extraordinary life, and he's always known that, so it's why he's lost his faith. No way God would have allowed this to happen to me, but it happened, so God doesn't exist is what that must mean. It took everything from me, and I remember the beginning in a bar, writing raps down on a napkin, and no matter how it all ends, I know this: he'll always ponder the life he would have lived that's better than this. His destiny shattered, and his knowledge of self in relation to the universe and stars let him know what he's lost, and he feels it in his soul. Every day, somewhere there was a call that he missed, and now we're never decision till he thinks back on these moments that he'll never get back. He used to look at what's ahead, now he's looking back, and there's no hope left.
I really hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly.
Eagerly awaited anticipation of an innocent verdict. Oh, what he wouldn't give to go back in time and try again. Now he bleeds loud enough anyone can hear, and he fears what they see cause he knows it's not me. So he says to himself, all the roads that he's known and the dreams that he's had in his life was supposed to be better than that, better than this. Betrayed by his kin, he resents, he's selfish as hell, but it's better this way, isn't it? And is it me against the world or against the world me? I mean world against me. Is it me against the world or the world against me? I'm a whirlwind again, and I can't explain anything well enough to get the message across. Maybe this is my cross, sometimes it's heavier than God's, and I'm too lost and too broken to see anything good in this moment. So I picture the beach and the breeze and the ocean, music in my headphones. The music is with me wherever I go, and the music is with me wherever I go, and it helps. But the truth is, I know it's all over, there's no going back. The crash was the last opportunity that I had to maneuver out of the way of the storm that was coming my way. And I used to hitch a ride on the back of the hurricane when it came my way, but this one was different, like a cloud of dust that blinded me too much, and I couldn't get out, and I'm still living in it, stuck. Fuck.
Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly.
And when it finally ends, there will be the answers I need, and all the damage assessed. Can I still move on and be fine? Yes. The fine isn't me at my best, and the 4 years gone by I'll never get back. And the physical toll on my body will never reverse. I'm still alive, but I've never been worse. And I'll never see the back of a hearse, cause my ashes will fly in the wind to represent the kind of life I live. And I know in my soul the toll on the rest of my life that this has taken me alone. And no matter how good my life is after this, I know it isn't as good as it could have been. And I will never forget, and I will never forgive until I'm closer to death. And I know heaven won't let me in until I finally give in and make peace with everything I can't make peace with now. And I wouldn't want to even if I knew how. It's too soon after the fact and the aftermath. And it's taken the most precious commodity that anyone can ever have, time. Because without time we don't exist. And without these 4 years of time that I needed to progress, shit, I can't accurately express how absolutely crucial the time that I lost was to me. I've lost my ambition and energy as a result of these things. And without it, how the fuck am I supposed to do anything? But there still remains the possibility that I can come back with an ambitious vengeance that I've never had in my life. And I might, but it's too soon right now for me to tell. I wish I could relate my experience of hell to anybody outside of myself. The more of this spiritual, supernatural experience that I experience, the further away from every other person I grow. But it sets me apart, and always has, and always will. Sometimes it overwhelms me mentally, and then it affects me physically. And then I feel a sense of defeat, and I just want to lay down and go to sleep and not wake up. And I remember when things were much more simple to me than they are now. I overcomplicate things as I can't find the answers that I need to calm me down and bring me a peace. One single thought of that which ails me angers my whole fucking being. And the simple solution would be for me to be free. And I never would have had all of these new problems created for me. But I spent time with my dad at least. And the truth is I'll never be fine, cause I'll never get back that time. I've said it so many times, but the fact is it's 100% exactly, precisely accurate, true.